We are the Salty Sirens, and our first Harry Robertson song is one he wrote, but from the perspective of the families or the women who were left behind at home when the men were going out and whaling. So as my understanding from reading Harry's website is that it's not about one woman or one family in particular, but his just observations of his colleagues while he was away on whaling ships and in between the seasons as well. I'm waiting here at home, and I always feel the same whenever my good man goes to the whaling. 7 months he'll be on, down amongst the ice and snow, and there's times my lonely heart is nearly breaking. Now it's time the kids were fed, and I'll put them into bed, and to them a story then I might be telling, that their daddy's gone to sea to buy food for them and me, and we hope it's many whales he will be catching. If the whaling catches fine, we will have an easy time. New clothes and food we ought to have in plenty, but if the blubber's thin on the blue whale and the fin, then for us between the seasons would be scanty. So it's waiting that I am, and I'm thinking of me man, and the pleasure when I know that he's returning. But in case you would forget, he has not come home yet, and with tears my eyes at times are fairly burning. But in case you should forget, he has not come home yet, and with tears my eyes at times are fairly burning. So it's been really nice being asked to do Harry Robertson songs, because our bread and butter as folk singers is sea shanties. And the next song we're going to sing is called The Casuals, and it's about similar to the ship repairing men, but from the perspective of the casual crew that went into the dry dock to repair and get those ships ready to sail again. And we'd like to, the reason we got into sea shanties was because of the dry dock. Christy was asked to play a very brief for a show back in 2019 called Nautical But Nice, which was an indie arts production with all sorts of characters and interesting things going on all around inside that space, a part of Anywhere Theatre Festival. And the brief was, can you just play accordion as the audience arrives? And she went, oh.
So I went to Google, as you do. I thought I should play something boaty, so I Googled, what is boat music? And up came sea shanties, and it was a downward spiral from there.
So for this song, it's about hammering and welding and getting dirty. So we're going to do a little bit of a stomp and clap. But don't get too fast. If you wanted to join in with us, that would be lovely. Can you get them started with the right tempo? Down, way down in the big dry dock, concrete floor and walls of rock, sit 20,000 tons of steel on 4-foot blocks beneath her keel, waiting there for beauty care from the men of the ship repair. Hurry quickly on your way, there's work in the docks for us today. Diddly-di-dum, do-di-day. Down, way down in the big dry dock, work me lads around the clock. Shipwright men and the fitting crew, welders and the dockers too. Fit and weld and scrape and clean, the salty old hag becomes a queen. Hurry quickly on your way, there's work in the dock for us today. Like diddly-di-dum, do-di-day. Down, way down in the big dry dock, welders flash and hammers knock. Inside, outside, up and down are the working men of Brisbane town. Down aft where the rudder goes, the prop sticks out like the parson's nose. Hurry quickly on your way, there's work in the dock for us today. Like diddly-di-dum, do-di-day. Down, way down in the big dry dock, watch the boss and watch the clock. At the blocks beneath her keel, crouch beneath that roof of steel. Work left for a day or two, pay off for the casual crew. Hurry quickly on your way, there's work in the dock for us today. Like diddly-di-dum, do-di-day. Down, way down in the big dry dock, water flows in through the lock. Sailing on the morning tide, snobbish in her painted pride, leaving men who made a trip, waiting for the next ship in. Hurry quickly on your way, there's work in the dock for us today. Like diddly-di-dum, do-di-day. Hurry quickly on your way, there's work in the dock for us today. Like diddly-di-dum, do-di-day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That tune was called A New Rigged Ship, and we thought it may not make the cut for our beautiful concert tonight because it's from the Shetland Islands. But Harry was Scottish, as Nicole kindly pointed out to me the other day, so a new rigged ship to go with Ship Repairing by the Casuals.
Thank you. That was brilliant. Loved it. We are now going to have Nicole and friends do, first up they're going to do a tune by June Nichols, who, she was from the Bahamas. June wrote a lot of tunes. Joy kindly gave me a list of her tunes. She's wrote Inks, Still Wet, All in the Family, Carpathian Waltz, Stolen Waltz, the Federation Style Waltz, and Silver Wattle Waltz. And the girls here are going to do a rendition of Silver Wattle Waltz. As we know, June was editor of the Folk Rag, and anyway, I'm not going to waffle on too much. We want music. Nicole's going to do a tribute to the wonderful John Thompson. I might let Nicole talk about John if you want to talk about John.
Sure. I can talk about June as well.
You can talk about June. Yeah, go for it. Yep.
Yes.
I'll leave over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Can everybody please thank Mary for the amazing She's been a wrangler par excellence. So, June Nichols. I love June because she introduced me to so many old English folk songs when I was first a new folkie in Brisbane in 1996 to about 1996. Anyway, I ended up in a band with her daughter Fiona. It was called Drunk on the Moon, and we shamelessly pilfered June's repertoire. It was fabulous. So we're going to play the Silver Wattle Waltz, which June wrote. Now, I found it online, and I couldn't tell from what I found whether she wrote it for a dance in 1988 or for something in 1998, but it's all a terribly long time ago now.
1998.
98 is what Mary says. So we're just going to play a chord to breathe for a moment before we start playing. learning that in no time flat, Beck, tonight outside. And now it is time to channel the inimitable John Thompson, and the way I'm going to do it is by wearing one of his costumes. I had a choice, as you may remember, and I chose this one out of the band leader's jacket that you saw in the film. That was one of my choices, and the sequined 3/4 length jacket it's in black sequins with silver horoscope signs all over it. I think there are many people in this room that knew John Thompson. And I performed with him for 20 years. And we were together as a couple for, I think it was 25 altogether. We were married for 19 years. And there are a number of people on this stage who knew him. And did you know him? Yes, you did. Yes, Christy did a bit. Oh yes, you did a Cloud Street song with us. And Lise is the only one who is uninitiated into the ways of John Thompson. Lucky her. So I want you to welcome to the stage Anne Birmingham. And we're going to sing a song called The Green Man, which you may know, and if you do, I've picked the songs that you can sing along with. You don't think this will pick us all up? The green man's a traveller, reveller, unraveller of dreams and of fancies, from first to the last, older than all men, living in all things, son, father, and sage. Long live the green man. First light of first morning saw the green man there waiting. He saw the creation and joined in the dance. All creatures grew around him. He grew with them singing the first song of all. Sing of the green man. The green man's a traveller, reveller, unraveller of dreams and of fancies, from first to the last, older than all men, living in all things, son, father, and sage. Long live the green man. Quietly watching and waiting and learning, the storms are his fury, the lightning is love, the first leaf of spring is his beauty and glory, his stillness, his power, in the trees is his path. The green man's a traveller, reveller, unraveller of dreams and fancies, from first to the last, older than all men, living in all things, son, father, and sage. Long live the green man. There are fewer trees now, Well, enough of this stuff in waltz time. Let's do Bill and the Bear. Okay, costume change. Oh my God. In this case, I'm going to have to talk about the thing I found today. My brother is with me at my house at the moment, and the dear thing is helping me clean out my studio, and I'm finding things. What I found is, hang on, would you hold that just for a moment, please, Anne? A knitted version of Bill and the Bear, which were knitted by Mel Green in Canberra, probably while actually sitting in a gig watching John and handing it to him at the end. So the bear, you have to see the bear close up because it just looks like a blob, but when you get close, it's got such a cute face. And Bill is obviously a strong man with a large moustache. So please come and look at those afterwards. And then, apropos of nothing, I also found a beaver. I'm not going to sing Homeless Beaver tonight, but it is on one of the CDs over there. So, right. Ta-da! In their circus outfits, would you please welcome back the Salty Sirens? Great. Come listen now, good people, here to a story of renown of the day 100 years ago when the circus came to town. Mr. Worth and all his gallant crew, they raised the big top high, and all the folk for miles around gathered under a canvas sky. And were you there in the clear night air when William Sinclair he fought the bear? Were you there to see William Sinclair when he wrestled the bear to the ground? There were dancing ponies and tumbling clowns, the best you ever did see. A lion tamer and a highwire act, a girl on the flying trapeze. There was a fat ringmaster in a big top hat. He slashed his whip through the air. With a roar, a growl, the cage went clang. It was Samson the mighty bear. And were you there in the clear night air when William Sinclair he fought the bear? Were you there to see William Sinclair when he wrestled the bear to the ground? He was 10 feet tall, he was 9 feet wide, a mountain of muscle and fur. A mighty beast, just as black as the coal, the ground shook with his roar. Then the man with the whip, he called for quiet, not a sound from those who were there. I've a crisp 10 pounds for any man here, brave enough to wrestle the bear. And were you there in the clear night air when William Sinclair he fought the bear? Were you there to see William Sinclair when he wrestled the bear to the ground? Bill and his family had come to see the show, his youngest newly born. The strongest man to ever walk the range, he could carry his weight in corn. He sized up the beast with a glance at his wife. He slowly raised his hand. "I'll have a go," he heard himself say. Then up struck the band. To the waist, Bill and the ring, circling and bouncing round. First left, then right, till he lunged right in. The crowd didn't make a sound. They twisted and they turned till they wrestled and they grappled at the skin and the muscle and the hair. With a mighty roar, Bill threw Samson down. He raised his fist in the air. And were you there in the clear night air when William Sinclair he beat the bear? Were you there to see William Sinclair when he wrestled the bear to the ground? You've never heard a roar quite like cricket, the shouts with the midnight air. Bill was raised above all the heads of the crowd to the cheers of everyone there. And to this day, when you see the name of the famous Bill Sinclair, raise your glass and drink to the health of the only man to ever beat the bear. And were you there in the clear night air when William Sinclair he beat the bear? Were you there to see William Sinclair when he wrestled the bear to the ground? And were you there in the clear night air when William Sinclair he beat the bear? Were you there to see William Sinclair when he wrestled the bear to the ground? There are many people. That film was so moving. Did you also feel that? There were parts of it where I couldn't believe that the person had died, especially the last bit. There were several people that I hadn't quite realised had gone. And throughout it, there were pictures of people who haven't gone, who were supporting roles. I saw Roger Holmes doing a dance in one of the pictures. So there are several people that we need to remember as well. And we're about to sing a song that was written by somebody who has recently died in the last 2 weeks, and it's John Broomhall. And he wrote this song, Time is a Tempest. And then John Thompson got hold of it, and he liked his own version of verse 3 better than the one that John Broomhall wrote. And so we're going to sing the mashup version of the John Broomhall and John Thompson version of Time is a Tempest. To finish this set, I want to thank everybody who's been involved with this and send our long distance approval and compliments to Bruce Watson, who made the film. Please sing along with this song. It's so good to sing along with. It has not one but 2 choruses. Time is a tempest, and we are all travellers. We are all travellers. We are all travellers. Time is a tempest, and we are all travellers, travelling through the storm. Our cities are crowded, our forests are falling, war clouds above, angry voices are calling. 5 minutes to midnight, it's no time for stalling, it's time to share our load. So lift up your voices and sing of the wind and rain, sing of the wind and rain, sing of the wind and rain. Lift up your voices and sing of the wind and rain, travelling through the storm. For time is a tempest, and we are all travellers. We are all travellers. We are all travellers. Time is a tempest, and we are all travellers, travelling through the storm. They've poisoned the oceans, they've dammed the great rivers, they've killed all the jungles, they're takers, not givers. They call it progress, while it gives me the shivers. We're in for a winter that's cold. So lift up your voices and sing of the wind and rain, sing of the wind and rain, sing of the wind and rain. Lift up your voices and sing of the wind and rain, travelling and sisters, we'll join hands together with love in our struggle. We'll face the foul weather, and when the sun shines through, under blue skies we'll gather. Our journey will take us home. So lift up your voices and sing of the wind and rain. Sing of the wind and rain. Sing of the wind and rain. Lift up your voices and sing of the wind and rain. Traveling